Hey guys, what is going on? I hope you all are doing well today. My name is Elliot and welcome back to The Fragrance Well. Today we are going to be talking about a new fragrance from Maison Francis Kurkdjian. What? Oh yeah. You might have heard about this if you've kind of been looking at some rumblings going on online, but there's no official online announcement about this fragrance yet. As far as I know, as of me filming this, it's not on the website yet either. But it is available at the Maison Francis Kurkdjian counters in Bloomingdale's and Neiman Marcus. So we're talking about this fragrance right here, just to show you that I'm not making up anything. Aqua Cologne Forte. Yep. I got this card at Neiman Marcus and I was able to get a sample of it right here from Bloomingdale's. So I'm just gonna give you my quick thoughts on it. I'm not gonna make it a super long video, but just gonna talk real quickly about it. And do I think it's something that's worth looking into in the future? Stay tuned. All right guys, and welcome back. So, Aqua Cologne Forte. This fragrance right here. It is in a green bottle. It's kind of hard to see off of this thing. I do have pictures of the bottle. I'll show them in the video. It is not for sale yet. It's supposed to be for sale according to this thing here on June 1st, but you can pre-order it if you have a Neiman Marcus and or Bloomingdale's in your area. I don't know if you can pre-order it online, but feel free to look into that. But like I said, it's supposed to come out June 1st, so you should be able to check it out to some degree if you have those stores around you pretty soon. I don't know if it's only going to be available there, but you know, that's something you can look into if you're really interested in it. I do imagine it will probably be on discounters at some point soon. I can say, according to what I was told, the fragrance is going on sale for $235 or something around that, somewhere around that price range, which is pretty much what those Cologne Fortes go for at full retail. While that is not necessarily cheap, it's not stupidly expensive either. So, you know, if you want to get it kind of quickly, you know, you're not completely breaking the bank to do so. I'm just going to read the kind of, I guess, quasi press release on this. We are pleased to reveal a unique preview of the fourth opus of the Aqua Cologne Forte collection. Francis Kurkdjian is adding a median point with Aqua Cologne Forte, which is the embodiment of balance and harmony. This new eau de parfum opens a window to an infinite, boundlessly fresh, idyllic landscape where the wind in the wild grass seems to engage in a dialogue with the murmuring of serene white water. Okay, so as you can see, the bottle is green. Yeah, you guessed it. This fragrance is kind of a green fragrance. However, not in an off-putting way. It's primarily featuring the note of green matcha tea. That's kind of the star of the fragrance. It opens up with some lime and bergamot. Bergamot is the official listed note as of this thing here, but I do think I pick up lime accords. It also says it has sweet fennel. I can definitely pick that up. That's not something I think I've ever smelled in fragrance form, so I couldn't quite put my nose on it. When I first smelled it, I thought it was more of a mint accord. There might be some mint in this, but you definitely get that green matcha tea pretty much right away and throughout the life of the fragrance, and it becomes more prevalent as the fragrance dries down. So the fragrance is very refreshing, very bright and brisk and calming with those tea accords. Yeah, I'm almost convinced there's lime, at least some lime in this, because I don't recall bergamot coming across like that by itself. Definitely get the briskness of bergamot, but I think there's some lime in that as well. Definitely get the matcha green tea right off the bat. It's kind of musky as well. Yeah, very bright, brisk, calming, refreshing. This is a perfect release for the time of the year coming up. This is a warmer weather fragrance, a freshie, if you will. But to me, it's a lot more interesting than 724 because to me, 724 was basically Aqua Universalis toning down on the soapiness of it, which Aqua Universalis is my least favorite fragrance from Maison Francis Kurkdjian in those kind of fresher, more bright, soapy, clean fragrances that he has. I don't think this fragrance is life-changing. I don't think it's going to be the best release of the year, but what I do think is it is a very solid release from the house, and I think in terms of all of those fresh fragrances that they have, this one does change it up. It's interesting, it's intriguing in a way that I think from a collector and enthusiast standpoint, you will find this one more enjoyable than 724 was. I'm not saying 724 was bad. I'm not saying people didn't enjoy that fragrance. I just know for me, it came across as a little bit redundant. It didn't inspire me to want to wear it much. I just thought it was like, okay, it's good, but so what? This one, however, I think with that kind of brisk citrus off the top and the matcha green tea accord, that's what makes this one a lot more interesting. As far as I know, in terms of what may have been discontinued before I ever had a chance to smell them, he hasn't put out Francis Kurkdjian have not put out a fragrance that has tea accords like this. So I think that makes the fragrance very interesting, and honestly, I think I'm gonna pick this up. Performance on it is good. I got about 6 to 8 hours of solid wear out of it. The complete dry down stayed on my skin for a very long time. It projects very nicely in the first couple of hours. I had it sprayed on my hand and I could pick it up easily in the air without having to bring my hand close to my nose to smell it. This fragrance is 100% unisex in my opinion. It does smell different on a man than it does on a woman. They also sprayed the fragrance on my wife's hand, and a couple of the fragrance counters workers at Bloomingdale's had it on their skin as well. Left and went and ate some lunch, did some other shopping, came back. I said, here, smell it on my hand, compare it to my wife and compare it to y'all. Unanimously agreed that it smells different on a man than it does on a woman. Do I think you should pick this fragrance up? I leave that to you. Discover the fragrance for yourself first. As I said, I don't think this is like going to be a super hype beast from the house. I just think it is a more interesting release than the previous one, and I think it is good enough to where if you want a fragrance kind of like this one that has tea accords, a lot of citrus, very clean, nice musk to it, it might be a good addition unless you already have something like that in your collection. That's pretty much all I have to say about it. We'll see how it does when it comes out. And like I said, it's coming out very, very soon. I will see you guys in the next episode of The Fragrance Well, and remember to be well and smell well. See you guys later.